Dani, how do strategists view the current state of play, given the President of the United States is in the hospital?
Emery, I'd say the current sentiment that I'm seeing is one of cautious optimism. The idea being that perhaps he looks like he might leave the hospital today, and that could help assets and really help sentiment in markets. Masakatsu Sato, for example, of an FX dealer called Gatame, says that if he is indeed released from the hospital Monday, you can expect the rally in risk markets like equities to continue. But if he's not, he expects further bouts of volatility. Now, the other bucket of strategist commentary this morning, I'd say, is one surrounding the dollar. Both Goldman Sachs and Brown Brothers Harriman say that a Democratic win would be weaker for the U.S. dollar. And BBH points out that the fact we haven't seen any bid towards the haven over these past couple days from the Friday news means indeed that markets are starting to price greater odds of a Democratic win following Trump's diagnosis of coronavirus. Now, finally, the other bucket I would say that's being put in is just odds for greater stimulus. Both J.P. Morgan and Evercore ISI say that they think stimulus talks have reached new urgencies, and that should just be supportive for growth in general.
Yeah, you look at the steepeners as well, Dani, they are on the move. But there's just this real sort of moment, isn't there? I don't know how you two feel about it. You look at the polls and you go, really? OK, yeah, actually, they didn't really work out very often. But Goldman's, they have a new election playbook. So what is it, a blue sweep? Is it long cyclicals? What's the latest?
Yeah, man, it is really hard to track because, look, as you say, the latest polls we have are after the debate. We don't have, polls since after Friday, so it changes a lot, and that's part of what Goldman has done there. They've given investors a roadmap saying, depending on who wins, this is how European investors should react. So these are all European calls. They say that a Democratic win would mean a weaker dollar. That means in Europe, you want to play more domestic stocks. You also want to play cyclicals and values and shy away from U.S. exposures. GOP victory means momentum continues on strong, Manis.